This episode of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. wasn't really progressing the story as much as it was just developing character and the relationship between all the characters, and that's fine. In fact, that's kind of the main point of any Marvel movie or TV show. Really, when you think about it, the actual plot is easy to predict. It's just big bad, everyone has to get together to take down the big bad. Boom, done, easy, bad, good versus evil. But really what makes them all so fascinating is the characters and how they interact with each other. That's what their strength is. And I'm glad they're taking advantage of it here in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. As well. Mainly it's developing the relationship between Coulson and May, and everyone else in the team. The team is just talking to each other, telling them about ex-girlfriends, and of course, Fitz, trying to find a ways like, I don't feel comfortable around them. They're talking about things that really don't pertain to me and my situation. And really, I've gone through a couple situations like Fitz. There are a couple of people who are already close-knitted group. They instantly hit it off. And here I am, the awkward, silent guy who's interested in, less known things. Is like, I don't know what to talk about with them. They're talking about football and basketball and stuff like that. I'm just like, all I know is anime. All I know is video games. All I know is, just things that they probably never even heard of. It's like, how do I start up a conversation? So I like that. And yes, there was a bunch of action and a supposed plot with finding out more about the aliens, but that didn't really lead to anywhere. Maybe, at least not until the next couple episodes, because they needed to find this painting that's 400 years old, I believe. And it has the same alien writing on the back that Coulson's constantly writing on the stone wall. And now Talbot is trying to find it, but it turns out that's not Talbot. It's just a Hydra agent with this... I wouldn't know what to call it. It's kind of like plastic wrap, except you put it on and the face automatically changes into whoever's DNA you put into the machine. I mean, that could be interesting, but I mean, it's also kind of like it doesn't really change the hair, so you have to have the same hair as the person as well. And then even then, it's like, wait, isn't there a risk of it coming off? It doesn't look like it's going to stick that well. It's just like plastic wrap. But either way, comic book science, whatever. I'll let it slide. And, of course, Coulson and has to figure out that that's not actually May. It's pretty easy. I mean, they've been working together for years. There's no way he's not going to tell. It's like, want to go for a coffee? He's like, I like coffee. May doesn't like coffee. Boom. It's like, nice one. And then it was just, of course, them fighting the Hydra agents and getting away with the picture. So, really, we're not going to get any, actual consequence for that until much later. It's like, what's this alien writing on the back of the painting that's only recently? And that's about it. Everything else is just the characters interacting and talking, getting, giving us more of a history between the old veterans and then getting more in development with the new recruits. And it's nice to see. And it was just kind of heartwarming to see Fitz finally at the end talk with everyone, just sitting down with a beer. Although I'm going to say, Fitz, you probably shouldn't drink that beer. Beer kills brain cells, and your brain cells are already damaged as they are. Drinking beer is not a good idea for you. I'm just saying. But either way, he just sat down and he awkwardly started up the science light. I didn't have an ex-girlfriend, but I do remember this girl that didn't return my feelings and it hurt a lot. And I think the guy's just like, that was an old conversation, but he got up the courage to say something like that. It's like, all right, we'll talk about that as well. You're a great guy. It's like, okay, that's nice. I like seeing that. Because it's real. In a way, it's realistic. Not all conversations, at least your first time conversations with people you hardly know are going to go that smoothly. You're going to have to bring up an awkward conversation topic and build off of that. And it's fine. Most relationships don't start off nice and just, it's just with a good foundation. Like, no, it's kind of like, I'm here. It's like, can we talk? Well, what about? Like, I don't know. What can we talk about? So I like that that little moment they all had. And other than that, yeah, there's not much else. The actual drama or action was pretty much second seat to what the actual episode was about. Characters and their relationships and their interactions, and I love seeing that. We need time to have the characters get to know each other so that they can work better in future missions, and their teamwork is tighter than ever, and that's nice to see. So really, we're probably going to get more plot and more action next episode. So until then, I'm Tony Dragon. Bye bye.